The Taino tribes came from the South America. They traveled north to the island chain of the Lesser Antilles and the Greater Antilles. Some of the Tainos remained in the Bahamas, as well as other islands within the North Lesser Antilles. They began their lives in places like Cuba, Jamaica, Hispaniola, and Puerto Rico. The ancestors came from the very center of the Amazon basin, then on to Guyana, as well as Venezuela. The Amazon basin is the largest tropical rainforest in the world. We are here today in Ponce at this museum to learn about the Taino culture, who were the first people here in Puerto Rico. It is believed that the Caribs forced the Tainos out of their own territory, making resources even more difficult because of the competition for them, which moved them slowly across the Antilles. There were two different classes among the Tainos. One were the Naborias, and they were considered the common class. And then the Nintenos, who were noble, but both together were ruled by Caquis. They were also known as chiefs, who could either be male or female. The Bohiques were the medicine men. They lived in Yucayekis, which are villages. The largest villages were in Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic. The Taino also loved making baskets and pottery. They loved fishing and shellfish, and painting their faces for special occasions. They were adorned with jewelry they made themselves. Some were even made of gold. Yeah, remember I was telling you La Cueva, the cave? Petroglyphs, or stone symbols, were carved into stone as a record of how they lived. They also called these petroglyphs zemis, spiritual or vital force of deities and ancestors. Babe. The Tainos strongly believed in gods and legends. The Zemigod was one of those very most important gods. They had a few powerful gods that each hold its own power, like the god of rain or the god of sun, or for the hunt or the harvest. They also made many offerings for their gods for protection and daily life assistance. The Tainos had rituals involving the worship of spirits, zemis, and they worshiped them by carving out statues. And just as we have pets today, so did the Tainos. They used dogs to go hunting, as well as parrots that were used as distraction towards other wild birds. Inside there, as you see in the video, we saw a lot of exhibits that were even pre-Taino time. So that is absolutely crazy. What's over here now, babe?
The grave marking. This thing must roar in the spring and the summer.
What are those things on the... What are those? Pretty place. What are those? Is that a horse? Oh, it's a horse. What the heck? Babe, there's a horse right there.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
that's huge.
Yeah? Oh, they're amazing. They just roam here?
It's probably someone's farm.
So this wood is used to make a violin. And that one is for what, babe? A boat?
Canoes and
Huh.
drums.
And drums. Look at the
Why?
roots.
Because it's so big. So
That's
they were able to, like,
see how it's different than a
Yeah,
regular
it's
tree? It's
weird.
like flat.
that's probably why.
That's
'Cause
so
look,
neat.
See the shape of it?
Oh yeah.
You can always.
Oh yeah.
So
If
they
you
cut
chopped it
if
and
they
then you
chopped
could
it,
make a canoe.
They probably have the shape of it. That's probably why they use it.
Silk cotton tree. Oh wow, that's so cool. And whoever was predating the Tainos, obviously they don't know. And then the Tainos and all the burial grounds were also back here, so. Natural botanical garden. In a specific area, we have over 57 types of plants and trees that have been identified in the following categories. Medicinal and wooden trees. Some of the trees are used for different wood materials. Huh. That's so cool. This one, the fruit of this tree was used to make plates.
It was good for high blood pressure and regulate hormones.
So,
you
my
women out
husband
there,
has
that
high blood
means-
pressure and I'm menopausal, so we need to just take this tree home with us. And we're
Just
good.
eat the fruit.
See, people, medicinal uses. You don't need to go to the doctors and take pills and drugs. Medicinal uses, people, medicinal. Spino
Look at
rudel.
that,
White,
it's thorny.
trickly.
Look at it.
Oh, that is neat.
I use it as a weapon.
Yeah, it has like spikes.
Yeah. Ooh.
Some of them are sharp,
Hell yeah.
like that one. So in 1975, there was a tropical storm, Eloisa, and this was a farm. A farmer, everything washed everything out. So a farmer started seeing stuff come up from the ground, like artifacts. So he called the archaeologists, and this is how they discovered all of this Taino culture and everything that I told you about that dated pre-Taino. And then they dug up all these sites and they brought everything back up the way that it was. For a pastime activity, it was a game of baity on rectangular courts made of stone, as you see here. Baity is also the center for dance and ritual. The Tainos lived in houses they built called bohio, and there were several families that would live within just one house, and hammocks were their beds. They ate food such as yams, cassava, corn, squash, beans, and peanuts, and they also grew tobacco and peppers.
Oh, there's one right there, look. At the corner of it, see it?
Oh yeah, they can see it kind of carved.
Nose, eyes, and the mouth. hard as a.
Jeez
Yeah,
Louise.
it's like, well, I don't know what fruit's in there, but that thing is hard as a rock.
You don't want to get hit in the head with one of those either. We're in the Star Plaza. Unfortunately, hardships began around 1493-1494 when the Spaniards made slaves of many of the Taino people.